Well, obviously we're disappointed. I thought we started out really well, and then BU was able to come back with 4 straight goals, and I think kind of saw a snapshot of why they were ranked #1 in the country. And I was happy with our team for coming back, but the penalty killing goal that we gave up at the end was for me personally. I do the penalty killing, it pissed me off. We failed to clear the puck a number of times, and we had a couple, I think, reliable defensemen make a couple foolish decisions down low, and it cost us the game.
Questions?
Gary, I know coaches hate to talk about moral victories and losses, but you haven't been scoring that much. It's nice to see the offense get going and put 4 in.
Yeah, we said afterwards when we score 4 goals or 5 goals, we should win the game. Our goaltending is very reliable, and we're defensively a pretty solid team. I think we're in the top 4 in the league in conference goals against. And the good thing is when they scored the 4, the guys on the bench didn't get rattled. There wasn't a lot of overreaction. So, and we've been down twice this year by 2 goals, and we've come back both times. I think it was Providence and Vermont. So it was important that we kept it 4-2, and but it wasn't enough, obviously.
Can you just talk about the decision to pull Rawlings and go with Witt there in the second period?
For me, it was simple. They had 4 goals on about 13 shots. It's not the goal so much as the way the puck was being managed. A lot of pucks came right back out into areas where guys could swipe at them. And I thought our D did a pretty decent job lifting sticks, but if we weren't good in that area, like Santana's goal there came off of that rebound came right back, and he doesn't usually do that. And for me, usually that happens early in a game with a goalie, and then he kind of tightens it up. But I just didn't like that, and I think he'd be the first to tell you he didn't like it either.
Talk about Reed. You've been trying to get him going a little bit. 3 points tonight. Is this the kind of performance that you want to see from him night in and the night out?
Yeah, like I said, he's been always on the board special teams, but he hasn't been producing much 5-on-5. And I thought tonight he skated harder than I've seen him skate. He actually was physical, and not only was he physical, he was getting pucks and he was skating with them, which is something we've been encouraging him to do. And he's got a great shot, and you saw that on the goal he scored. But we've talked about this. We got a lot of freshmen, and I know BU does as well. And if we can get a guy like Brody Reed to score, and him scored again tonight. I thought Cody Ferrier was really visible tonight, physical on people, and he was tenacious on loose pucks. If we can get them going, that'll provide some support behind that silver line.
Greg, going into the break, what primarily do you want your guys most to think about in the time that they have on?
Scoring goals. We don't score enough. We're defensively, we've been really good. And Nancy, this is 9 losses, and I think 7 of the 9 have been nail biting down to the end, and we haven't won. And that gets old talking about that. But I liked the way we were playing. The Providence game, we played well up in Maine. We didn't win, but we played well there. And then the Providence series was a good one for us. Vermont's a tough place to play, we win. Merrimack's a tough place to play, you win. And then this is a tough place. And it would have been terrific if we would have won, because then we're 4 or 5 and whatever in the league. But I want them to think about, I told them at the end, they better start getting their claws out and prepare to scratch their way back up into the upper echelon of the standings, because it's eerily similar to what happened last year. And we did it last year. We came back. We faltered at the end, but we've got to start climbing.
Coach, Jamie's got a great opportunity over break with the juniors. And, have you talked to him about that? And what is he thinking about playing that way?
He's a wicked quiet kid. He's about as talkative as that recorder right there. He doesn't say too much. So I really haven't had a chance to really, get a pulse on where he is with it. I know he's honored. His parents had called and said they were excited. I said, I didn't try to be a jerk. I coached that team twice, and I said, being invited, that's the fun part. Not making it is what, becomes the credibility, the substance behind it. I think I'll talk to him about that tomorrow. He's got exams too, so you got to work how to do well on them. So I'll let him alone and I'll talk to him. I thought he was, by the way, I thought he was just okay tonight. I didn't think he was great. I thought he was okay.
Other questions? Thanks, guys.
Let's go.